Hey everyone, and in today's video I just want to discuss a way to do dumbbell bench presses that I find to be a little bit more effective than what the standard, I guess, commercial gym goers dumbbell bench press would look like. So I'm going to give you a visual with the dumbbells here in a minute. Hopefully the angle of the bench press is appropriate for you to see what I'm talking about. But generally speaking, when you see someone doing a dumbbell press, they're going to bring it down and they're generally going to be limited, if the dumbbell's big enough, by the dumbbell itself, or they tend to stop short of actually pulling it into a full shoulder extended position. And when I say shoulder extended position, you're trying to still keep that chest up or thoracic extension position. So when you're pulling the dumbbells in or lowering them down, you're still trying to get those elbows back as far as you can without having to lose that thoracic extension. So a lot of people, if they try and go too far, will end up dropping into this position to get more what they would call range of motion, but in reality it's just a compensation. But they're dropping into here and then you'll see them pushing back up from there. But what you do want to keep is that extended thoracic position and then lowering the dumbbells down appropriately from there. But as I said, what you'll see a lot of people do is they stop short, and oftentimes when you look at them dumbbell pressing, they're going to be doing less range of motion than what a standard barbell bench press would be achieving for them. So in that instance, I don't really understand, away from, I guess, a specific shoulder, elbow or wrist injury that prevents you from using a straight bar, but I don't really understand why you would then pick dumbbells over a barbell, because wouldn't you just want to train the greater range of motion with a barbell, especially when most gym goers want to get better at a barbell bench press rather than dumbbell bench pressing. So I'm going to give you a visual of what this should look like, so just let me set myself up here. So we'll start in our normal position, so we get a little bit of thoracic extension there. So what you will see a lot of people doing is they'll lower them down and they'll end up sort of here, and then they'll be pressing up from there. And as you can see, that isn't what I would consider to be full range of motion. Often if the dumbbells are big enough, you sort of get the dumbbells hitting you in the chest, and that's what's limiting you. But what you can do to try and get a little bit more range of motion and a bigger stretch through the chest is, as you're lowering the dumbbells, keeping that thoracic spine extended, you're just rotating the hands and letting the dumbbells drop in next to you, and then you're going to push back up from there. So there's a little bit of rotation, and you could argue that it's not, I guess, a great movement from a specificity standpoint, but with a dumbbell press, I'm looking to train more range of motion through my shoulder. So that's why when we're here, so keeping that chest up, we're pulling the dumbbells down and dropping them in next to us, and then pressing back up from there. And when you do that, whoa, that was hard work. So when you do that, you're actually going to be getting more shoulder extension. So you're taking the elbow and the pec, so triceps and pec, so elbow, shoulder, through a bigger range of motion, and that is then going to allow you to hopefully grow more through the triceps and pecs. You're going to feel a lot more comfortable when you're at the bottom of the bench and being limited by where the bar sits. So thanks for watching today's video. If you think that it helped you out, or you have a different take, or you agree with my views on the dumbbell bench press, please drop a comment below. I'd like to discuss it. Otherwise, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.